Guh. Hello.
Guh. Howdy.
Guh. Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry, I'm getting really into it. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, you guys.
Here we are.
Here
Once
we
again.
are. Once again. Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Hi. Hello. Howdy. Do you guys like Gura's hat?
Tongs and dongs, everybody.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The
It's my
iconic
new
one.
life motto. It's the only thing that matters. Tongs and dongs.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta appreciate the sweet things in life. Like tongs and thongs, for example.
Taste
know?
of the highest caliber, yes.
I would say so, especially considering where we're going. You know?
Where are we going?
We're going to the south. Maybe we're
Oh.
going somewhere. We're going somewhere where it's like, I don't know, pretty rural. So I mean, it makes sense. You might see something like this, you know, because people have interesting tastes sometimes. In
In
that
the
area.
South.
In the South, which is
Big in the
hey.
South.
Hey, now listen, that ain't no insult because your boy has spent some time in the South. I think I've said this before.
Oh, really, have you?
Yes, Reapers, we all have done some time in the South, okay? Listen. Listen. We've all done a little time. We've all done a little
Mandatory time in the South.
time in the South. As a Reaper, you have to do some time in the South. It's required if you want to graduate Reaper school. Yes. It's a requirement. That's why I've been the sheriff before. All of you saying, "Oh, Cali Sheriff." Yes, I've been the sheriff before.
Oh my God, it's all making sense now.
I have an extensive history in the South. So that's why I'm very excited about today's tutorial. Oh man. It's gonna be quite the ride. I have some
I'm so
fun things.
excited for this ride. Yes, fun things planned, yes?
I would say so. I mean, fun depending upon, I guess, your definition of the word fun. What I mean by that, well, you'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes. So some general. Whew, I'm excited too. I also drank some coffee. This is a nice time to stream. This is the only time it
Callie.
will be like this. Yeah.
I can tell you're excited. You're gripping that book really hard.
Yeah.
Got the vice grips on.
Yup. It might break. It might just break, and then we can't play the game anymore. So I'm gonna be extra careful. Yeah. Leave it to me, though. Now, there are a couple things I want to mention beforehand. Just so you know, when playing the game, you can either speak as Scout, or you can just say, I roll to do this, I investigate this, or you can say, Scout investigates this, Scout does this, etc. Up to you, really. Free reign, say whatever you want, whenever you want, and we'll just see where the story takes ya. You know, nothing is impossible, by the way, unless you're trying to like go to space from your backyard with like a rocket that you built with like one success.
I can do it.
You can try. You can try to do
I
it.
can do it.
You can.
I can do it twice. You wanna
guarante-
see?
No guarantees. All right, if you want to roll to go to space, girl, I'm gonna need you to look at your character sheet real quick, and I'm gonna ask you to roll a crafting and dexterity roll. To first craft the rocket. So go look at your character sheet.
Wait, also they're saying my voice is a bit loud, I guess.
Alright, I'll crank it down.
Sorry.
Alright, it's at about 88% now. I originally had you at 100, but this should be fine.
How we now, chat?
Should be okay. I think you're about the same as mine if I'm like looking at the waveforms correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Perfect. Excellent. Alright, good stuff. So are you gonna roll to go to space, Gura?
Are we actually gonna do that?
I mean,
Is that
yeah,
the
sure.
test
We need to
roll?
do a test roll, yeah. So,
Oh, absolutely.
alright, cool. Let's roll to go
Okay.
to space.
Go into space.
Going to space. Alright, first
The
you gotta
first-
craft the rocket. So we need a crafts and dexterity roll to craft the rocket.
Crafts and how do I do it?
So go ahead and take a look at your character sheet.
Okay.
And first, go see how many dexterity dots you have.
I got 2.
Great. Now go ahead and take a look at your crafts area, your crafts skill. How many dots do you have in crafts?
4.
4? Okay. So what's 4 plus 2?
6.
Gotcha. All right. Roll 6d10 and I will roll that for you. So we're rolling 6 dice, 6 10-sided die. Okay? So here we go.
Yes.
All right, we've got 1 success. Just as I mentioned, you're trying to go to space with a one success roll. So Gura, just so you know, when you roll a 10-sided die, if you get an 8, a 9, or a 10, those are counted as successes. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So, in any situation, to accomplish what you want to do, you at least need to get 1 success. But the degree of the success, like how good the success is, depends on how many you have. So you succeeded. You got 1 success. That's good. You made the rocket. But
We made... Oh, no celebration yet?
well, you see, you made the rocket, but it's not the best rocket. You made a rocket, but
What is it held
with 1
together with
success,
duct tape?
I mean, yeah, it'll fly, but will it carry a person? I don't know. It'll probably take a long time to build a rocket that carries a person, but we don't have a ton of time. So we're going to try and blast you off in this rocket that you got with 1 success that's held together with duct tape. So, in order to pilot this here rocket, I'm actually going to have you roll your dexterity and drive. So, how many points in dexterity do you have?
2?
And how many points do you have in drive?
2.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll 4 dice. You don't get a bonus because the rocket is not especially impressive. Let's see if you go to space.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's fine. It'll fly.
It's my craftsmanship.
Well, you got 1 success.
Okay.
All right,
it's
with 1
taking
success.
my boots to space.
With 1 success, the rocket goes to space, but you do not.
Well, at least we got halfway there.
Yeah, you kind of, I mean, the reason that this is a good situation here is because while you try to ride the rocket to space, you actually fall off before you're too high up to hurt yourself. That's why it's a successful roll.
I'm still alive, boys.
You're still alive. So the rocket goes to space, but you do not. So this is basically the world that we are living in right now. Yeah, essentially. But the most frequent roll that you will be doing, Gira, is a perception check. Okay? So with a perception check, you can do this whenever you want. We don't want to do it too many times, but every time you enter a new scene, I recommend that you say perception check, because that means you want to look at your surroundings, and you will have to roll for that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So a perception check is going to be your wits. How many is that?
Not very much, 2.
2. All right. It's wits plus composure.
That's a 4. Okay. 2 and
4?
2. 4. So it's 4
Gotcha.
total, yeah.
All right. So you're going to roll 4 dice. Let's see what we get here. So you did not perceive anything really at this point. This is what I would call a failure. Yeah, you have failed here. But the role that you don't want, Gura, this is fine. You just simply don't accomplish what you wanted to do. This isn't gonna hurt you tremendously or anything like that. But Gura, if you roll 1 die and you get a 1, you're in trouble. Like big
I was gonna
trouble.
say it's red, so I don't think it can be very good.
No, it is not. Hey, well, first of all, red's a good color, but not in this game. Not when we're rolling dice using this application. So yes, I agree with you on that. You want to watch out for those 1s. And the way that I kind of run it personally is that if I see a 1 in a roll that fails, I'm maybe a little nastier. That's a personal rule that I put in for myself.
Ooh.
Just a teeny tiny bit nastier. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, nasty. But if you get, here's another thing though. If you roll 1 die, and for example, let's take a look at your mental. So in academics, computer, for example, you're -3 unskilled. Let me tell you what that means. So basically, let's say that Scout wants to roll to do some computer hacking, even though she really doesn't understand computers, right? So we have Scout roll wits plus computer. Well, you have 2 wits, that's good. However, because you have 0 dots in computer, you take a -3 penalty. Now,
Okay.
what's 2 minus 3, girl?
-1 or 0?
Yes.
Do you count the 0?
That's actually a really good question. Oh, math hurts my brain. It's a -1. It's a -1.
Okay.
Because it's a -1, if you can roll 1 die. We'll do it right now.
Okay.
A 3. Now, if you get anything other than a 10, you fail the activity. Even if you get a 9, you fail it.
I
Yeah.
guess Scout's not gonna be going near any computer machine.
Might be best to stay away from those confounded
Moving
machines.
picture boxes.
Moving picture boxes. Gotta stay away from those. All
They're of
right.
the devil.
They sure
Yeah.
are. They sure are. Yeah, employees of Satan. Yeah. We don't bother with them here. So
None of them there.
yeah. So that is neither here nor there though, because we are going to begin the story in a place that you have actually set up for us. Before we actually dive in there though, I want to show everyone your character sheet and your character art as well.
Yay!
Okay, so this is your character, Scout. So
and
cute.
she just cute. It's
So adorable.
so cute.
I love like the pouty look on her face. It's very
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah,
The
she'll kick your
face,
shit
the
in.
last. I was gonna say that's the face. Last face you see before she swings that. She's holding a forge hammer,
Holy
so
shit.
she's gonna knock your teeth in with that probably. You like her abs? You see her
Yeah.
abs?
That
and
was
she's
the
got
first thing my eyes
tan
went to.
lines. Oh, you saw the abs first?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very strong. And the tan lines are good too. She's been working hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's hard work. It's hard work.
Oh my gosh.
It's such hard work.
Hard work banging on some metal. That's for sure.
Yeah, she can't hear because of it, but it's all right. It's all about the passion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do have that hard of hearing flaw as well as illiterate flaw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that too.
I see. Well, that'll be
Words
interesting.
hard. That'll be very interesting.
It will be something, all right. Well, let's go ahead and show the character sheet. Here we go. So we've got Scout from Belt Buckle.
Belt buckle.
Yeah. Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Belt
Buckle
Buckle in
Anytown.
Anytown. Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA.
Belt buckle anytime.
I like it. And let's see what else we got here. A farmhand. We got some interesting things to note. Weapon creation. That's going to be helpful.
Oh boy.
We got foraging, and for weaponry, aggressive light weapon. Okay, that could be helpful as well.
In teeny tiny text. Yeah.
Teeny tiny. That's all right. I'll read it out for the audience. And let's see, ambidextrous. Good thing you chose that because that's not something people can buy with EXP later. So nice.
You can buy stuff with EXP?
You sure can. We're gonna go over that in the first session.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they call it a TTRPG. It's like an RPG game, but it's with speaking and no newfangled
Naruto.
gadgets. I bet that the folks in Belt Buckle who don't know a lot about fancy newfangled gadgets probably play a lot of TTRPGs because they don't have to go near those gosh darn moving picture machines.
They play chess, checkers, or
That's right.
scoop the pig pen.
That's my favorite game.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. We have, let's see, hardy, iron stamina, and renowned artisan. That's pretty dope. All of these will be pretty helpful to you. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what else we got here. For the history of Scout, would you like to read this or would you like me to?
I can read it.
All right, do us the honors.
Okay, Scout grew up on a family farm in tiny Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. Lives with her pa, her ma, and her sister. She learned how to forge horseshoes at a young age and is now forging blades. The obvious next step up from horseshoes is weaponry. She was never taught to read, can only read basic texts, and I like to use the example of basic texts such as toxic, do not ingest, but that's about it. Probably because it has a skull on it. She likes doing donuts with Pa's old Ford and was gifted a Harley for her 18th birthday. She's obsessed with watching old samurai and western films. Pretty much whatever VHS her parents had lying around is the whatever she would stick in the old video player. Growing up in Belt Buckle has taught her ample I can't say this word. Rural survival skill. I can't say rural.
Rural.
Rural. God.
Yeah, it's
Survival
hard.
skills. So she can take care of herself in, I guess, a familiar environment, which would be rural. And she has a tendency to lack empathy and can be selfish due to having to make things work for herself by herself. Also, she likes kicking doors down just because she can. I don't know, it's fun.
I love it. Wow. Somebody once told me, am I right? It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. We need to put more doors in this game. We need to put more doors in this game for sure. The world was gonna roll me. But thankfully, good enough for Scout. She is the sharpest tool in the shed. The sharpest tool. The sharpest tool. So, I really brought that out of nowhere. Hit you guys with that out of nowhere. Excuse me. I'm very excited for Scout's journey. This is gonna be a fun one. I've got some fun things planned. Now that I've hydrated myself, it's time that we finally begin the story. Let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yee.